Remember, the union's actions are not endorsed by the union. The workers are the ones taking the stand. And we hear their stories tonight. As we report from Ogdensburg and Gouverneur, 7 News reporter Gage Kilborn starts us off in Gouverneur.
We're not going to put up with it any longer.
Tuesday morning, State Senator Mark Walczyk joined corrections officers in Gouverneur and demanded a safer work environment.
When you allow drugs into the mix and you take disciplinary action away from the corrections officers, you're only creating an even more dangerous situation. Violence is on the rise in all of our correctional facilities, and the reason is the governor has put these policies in place. She needs to reverse course.
Walczyk, surrounded by 100 corrections officers, many choosing to be here instead of going to work. One retiree here wants the state to reverse the HALT Act, a 2022 state law which restrains COs from certain disciplinary action against inmates.
I mean, all the people should just put themselves in that situation. Most of us are just working people. We're just regular people like everybody else. We got kids, we got grandchildren. I mean, we aren't gangbangers, we aren't tough guys. We're just trying to make a living. That's all we're doing.
One of the things the strike is bringing to light are the long hours some COs here at Gouverneur Correctional are having to work. Retirees say they can't believe it.
Imagine going home after that. Imagine how exhausted you are, and you're behind a wheel. You hit a school bus, or somebody gets hurt. I mean, come on, where's the liability lie? When you're made to do that, you're forced to do that.
With Governor Hochul now threatening to bring in the National Guard to staff prisons and saying the state will impose disciplinary actions against striking COs, it's not known if Gouverneur prison workers will continue to be on the streets. Gage Kilborn, 7 News.
Now to Ogdensburg, where there are similar stories, and we hear how the working conditions affect dad of 3. Here's 7 News reporter Thomas Caffarella.
Retired in 2016, former corrections officer Satch Sawyer wishes working in state prisons nowadays was like he remembers it.
I loved going to work in the 90s. The camaraderie was great. People were coming into the job all the time.
He says his fond memories of the past are a far cry from what's happening now, with COs attacked regularly, some working shifts that last 40 hours, and little or no staff morale. That's why he's out with others near Riverview Correctional Facility in Ogdensburg, supporting current COs like Andrew Lawson. With his 3 kids alongside, Lawson is protesting prison working conditions.
They're unsafe, there's drugs coming in all the time. The inmates are assaulting each other, they're assaulting us, and the state wants to act like there's nothing going on.
Prison workers have a laundry list of demands from the state. The first is the reversal of the Humane Alternatives to Long-Term Solidarity Confinement Act, known as HALT. It aimed to make prisons more humane for inmates. However, COs claim HALT withholds any meaningful punishment to address an inmate's actions.
There's no level of respect between them and us. It's a dangerous work environment. They don't care anymore. They don't care because they're not being punished.
Lawson says 6 corrections officers from Riverview Correctional Facility have resigned in the last week, exacerbating an already short-staffed system. Sometimes Lawson works a 24-hour shift.
How many times did I miss Christmas? I wasn't there for Christmas, you know.
He was only there for half a day.
That's just the way it is. You know, we've all missed birthdays, we've all missed holidays with our family.
Until the governor is willing to entertain the topic of the listed demands, prison workers will continue to protest their working conditions near Riverview Correctional Facility. Thomas Caffarella, 7 News.